I get an overhook, I step in, and I turn my hips to land. A lot of times we start standing and we don't know what to do. I'm going to show you today what we're looking for. The first thing we're going to try is get a same side wrist. When you catch the wrist, the best way is to get either your long finger and your thumb or your index finger and your thumb between the wrist bone and the actual hand, like this. There you have the best grip. If you need to do it fast, you can catch it, you catch higher, you slide down till you lock it in, and then you have a good control. From this control, you have a few options. Normally, you're always looking for two hands on one, which means you reach for the other one and you can do an arm drag. Realistically, it's going to be a bit more difficult. He's going to resist. Now, to catch this, I need to enter close and I can wrap around. And now I have a body lock. Okay? So one more time. I catch the wrist. I reach for the elbow. He's going to resist. I step in. So I get close. I wrap around. And now I have the body lock. So from the body lock here, it's the easiest takedown. You have a few options. You can put the chin in the chest there and pull your hips in, and he falls down. Catch the wrist, reach for the elbow, pull, he's going to resist. If I don't do anything, I step past, we're going to be spinning like this. I'm sure that happens a lot. So instead, when we catch and we want to pull and he resists, I step in and close the distance. This hand goes around. I close my hands around his hips, and now I can pull him into me. Put the chin in the chest and press down. If the hand is very hidden and I cannot take it like that, I will take it thumb down. When I take the wrist thumb down, I need to weave the elbow over and I step in with the leg. From here, I will push and drop to my side a little bit, like that. I get this control, I get up, inside control after. A cross grip is very efficient as well. It's more difficult to catch. The best way to catch a cross grip, if he catches me first. From here, I open my hand like a C grip, and I'm gonna throw it this way while I swing my arm this way. So they meet in the middle, and it opens. It's gonna look like this. Now, this goes to the elbow as well. I get, again, two arms on one. Here, we're gonna spin. I can get the Russian tie, 2-on-1, or I can lock in for Kimura. Either way, there's pressure on the elbow. Either from here, I can take the back and work my back takedowns, or I can put a little bit of pressure on the elbow by pulling this so the head goes down and reach around and get the front headlock. Okay? So, he grabs the wrist first. I swing and I change the grip. This goes straight on here. Find the two holes behind the elbow. Here you have a control to pull, or if you can, you swing all the way in. It's done. You swing all the way in here, and you put pressure on the elbow. You want to move your body to the elbow. Now, I can push the arm down and put some pressure on it. Head comes down. I can either take the head, or I can just take the back. If you get the elbow well, you can actually just take down from here as well by just putting pressure until he goes to the floor. Okay. Now, assume we went into a clinch instead. So we're here, I grab a collar tie, his neck, he grabs mine, I control his elbow, he controls mine. From here, what do? When you're in clinch, the first thing you have to make sure of is you have the inside control. That means your hands have to be the inside of his. Assuming we have collar tie on the same side, he's inside of my arm, so he's winning. He has all the control here. I need to be here. Now I'm winning, I'm controlling him. If we're holding like this, opposite side of head control, he's strong here. This arm of mine is doing nothing. So I go inside, I grab his bicep. Now I have some control here. Now his arm is a bit useless. I can easily pull it off, or I can open it and duck under if I need to. So it's a fight here. He would want to come inside there, and I want to be inside as well. Whoever is inside is winning. Here I have the inside clinch here and the inside here. Now it's my control. If he comes inside, now he's controlling me. Okay? So this is the first fight you have to do. So when you're here, you enter inside the biceps. Yes, he's gonna follow. And then you want to be here. From here, you can also easily come up to the overhook. So here you should look for overhooks and underhooks as a principle. So I want to go underhook here, which is not that easy to do. So the best way to enter is taking this hand, pushing, and scooting in. So now, okay, I grab on his shoulder muscle and I lift my elbow so he cannot get his arm back. If I put a bit of pressure on it, he's going to lower his head, and one more time, I can go into the front headlock. As well, I can pinch his wrist with my head and put pressure over his elbow. Here, there's a finish if I pull in. If he tries to escape over the head, I intercept it, put the elbow in, and finish there. Or we fall to the floor and we finish from there. Okay, one more time. So we're in a clinch. I push to go in. Now we're going to do it a bit faster. Push, open. Now we're here. Elbows flared. I can go in and take this. Or I can slide my head back to the wrist, rest the arm over, just resting there, and then put pressure down, down, down until he taps or he goes to the floor, and we finish from there. If he turns his arm, comes up, I intercept it. This stays. I intercept the wrist here. I lock the kimura, and my elbow goes behind his head here. And then you can finish or take him to the floor from there as well. The other option from the clinch is looking for an overhook. So if we're here in clinch, to get a good overhook, you take this hand and you sneak in and you reach around. You need to go as high under the armpit as possible. From here, you have mostly takedowns. Some of the easier ones is just to step in and lay down. So we start in the clinch. I go for an overhook. I catch this. I step in and I turn my hips and we fall here. Right. We start in the clinch. I get an overhook. I step in and I turn my hips to land here. I have the arm control and I have the neck control. Minimum, I go into the regular side control.